Then the sort of next big way music affects us, apart from emotionally, apart from the sort of the connotations and meaning of what music represents, is how it affects our actual bodies physically. So we've all probably been to a gym or maybe gone to a spa. Obviously this is the most obvious example where the music in that gym is there to stimulate you and to drive you to carry on your workout, whereas that's obviously going to be very high tempo and rhythmic and beat oriented, whilst you go to a spa, the last thing you're going to want to hear is beats, because that's what stimulates us. So thinking about how music affects us physically is quite interesting in the form of businesses, because you actually can use music to influence behaviour. So that might be customer behaviour or staff behaviour. To give you an example of that, historically, and I could get shot down for this, but if you went down Oxford Street 10 years ago, or even now, the preeminent sound coming out of those stores tends to be top 40 music, played quite loudly, quite high energy, and the sort of basic thinking there is, oh, that appeals to a female demographic of between 18 and 24, therefore play it and they will come to our doors. And I would argue that probably does work for some brands, and that kind of chart-oriented approach is probably right for some more mainstream brands. But there's actually been a lot of academic research in the last 10-15 years about how music physically affects people, and one big thing that's come out of that is actually slower paced music relaxes people, and therefore if you want somebody to be in your store browsing and you're playing fast music, you might be driving them out the other door quicker than you actually anticipated or wanted. So that comes into, from music, you should be thinking about tempo and energy there.